The bullets tore through the thick morning air, the echoes shaking the fragile peace of the presidential convoy. Ibrahim Traoré's life hung by a thread. But his bodyguards, trained, relentless, unyielding, moved like shadows, their vigilance, the difference between death and survival. Introduction and setup. The sun had just begun to rise over the dusty roads of Ouagadougou. A soft golden light spilled across the city's skyline, washing over cracked walls, tangled wires, and bustling marketplaces. The air was thick with the scent of dust and early morning fires. Birds chirped quietly, as if unaware that the day's tranquility was about to shatter. Ibrahim Traoré, the youthful yet commanding leader of Burkina Faso, sat upright in the armored vehicle. His gaze was steady, but beneath it flickered a storm of thoughts. The weight of a nation, the burden of revolution, and the haunting memory of those who had fallen. He wore a simple green military jacket, the insignia on his shoulder a sharp reminder of his promise to the people. His hands rested on his knees, but tension coiled beneath his calm exterior, like a tightly wound spring ready to snap. Beside him, his trusted bodyguards, a small elite team forged through trials and fire, communicated silently. Each face told a story of loyalty and sacrifice, eyes sharp with alertness. They were not mere protectors, they were brothers in arms, each heartbeat synchronized with the mission: keep the leader alive at all costs. The calm before the storm. Outside the vehicle, the city was stirring. Street vendors unpacked baskets of fresh mangoes. Women swept the dirt courtyards. Children chased each other with laughter ringing through narrow alleys. The world seemed normal. But Ibrahim knew better. Tensions simmered beneath the surface. Factions that opposed his rule, whispers of betrayal, and restless shadows ready to strike. His driver, a quiet man named Coffee, gripped the steering wheel, muscles taut with vigilance. Beside him, a young bodyguard named Issa scanned the rooftops. The streets were deceptively peaceful, a fragile mask hiding danger. Conflict or challenge introduced. Suddenly, a sharp sound, a gunshot, cracked. Like thunder, the convoy jerked violently. Ibrahim's heart skipped. "Ambush!" Issa shouted, his voice barely containing the urgency. Bullets began to rain down from unseen snipers perched on rooftops and behind barricades. The armored vehicles surged forward, tires screeching on gravel. Chaos erupted. Shouts filled the air. Commands barked in rapid succession. Ibrahim ducked instinctively, his hands gripping the seat as the world blurred around him. The bodyguards sprang into action. Mamadou, the team's leader, threw open his door and returned fire, his movements precise and practiced. Kofi accelerated, weaving through narrow streets, desperate to escape the deadly crossfire. Rising tension. The convoy was trapped in a choke point, a narrow street flanked by high concrete walls and crowded markets. Bullets chipped away at the metal frame, sparks flying as the vehicle shuddered under fire. Inside, Ibrahim's breathing grew shallow. He felt the weight of his own mortality pressing down, memories flashing, the faces of the fallen, the dreams, yet unfinished. Outside, the bodyguard's bullets echoed back. Mamadou's voice crackled through the radio. "Hold position. Protect the principal." One of the younger guards, Abdi, was hit. The impact slammed him against the door with a sickening thud. Pain etched across his face, but he kept firing. Midpoint revelation, twist. Just as all seemed lost, a sudden roar split the air. The backup convoy arrived. Reinforcements, alerted by a covert signal, charged down the side streets, forcing the attackers to scatter. Mamadou grabbed Ibrahim's arm, steadying him. "You're safe now, sir," he said, voice low but fierce. But Ibrahim's eyes caught something strange. A small, unassuming figure darting from the shadows. A boy, no older than 12, eyes wide and trembling, clutching a worn leather satchel. Mamadou noticed too. "Who is that?" The boy paused, then spoke softly. "I have something for you, President." Emotional breakthrough. Ibrahim's curiosity overcame fear. The boy stepped forward, ignoring the stunned guards. From the satchel, He pulled out a bundle of old photographs, black and white images of families, soldiers, and protests. "These are from my father," the boy explained, voice cracking. "He believed in your cause. He fought for Burkina Faso, but he was lost when the old regime fell. I kept these, hoping you'd understand." Ibrahim's hand trembled as he took the photos, the weight of history settling like dust on his soul. For a moment, the chaos outside faded. "You're not broken," Ibrahim said quietly. "You're becoming." Tears shimmered in the boy's eyes. The burden of a nation's pain was suddenly shared, no longer a solitary fight, but a collective hope. Climax. The sun climbed higher, burning away the smoke and fear. The attackers had vanished, but the scars of battle remained. Bullet holes in walls, shattered glass, and a fragile peace reborn. Inside the vehicle, Ibrahim sat quietly, clutching the photographs. The boy, now safe under the guard's watchful eyes, smiled faintly. Mamadou leaned in, voice resolute. "We'll keep you safe, sir. No one will take you from us." Ibrahim nodded. His body might have shaken, but his spirit was unyielding. Today, he had faced death and seen the future, a future forged by sacrifice, resilience, and the unbreakable bonds of loyalty, resolution, and quiet closure. Later that evening, as the city settled beneath a velvet sky scattered with stars, Ibrahim stood on the balcony of the presidential palace. The cool night breeze whispered promises of change. He looked down to see the boy again, sitting quietly on the steps below, the photographs resting in his lap like a sacred trust. For a moment, father and son, leader and citizen, past and future, all bound by invisible threads of hope and redemption. Ibrahim whispered to the night, "We rise because we fight, and we fight because we believe." Call to action. If this story touched your heart, consider subscribing for more inspiring tales of hope, healing, and unexpected kindness. Hit the like button and share this with someone who needs it today.